hundreds of fourth graders in Knox County alone have a challenge ahead of them. The group of students failed to pass their third grade TCAP test. They needed summer school or tutoring, and in some cases both, so that they could move on to fourth grade. But now that they're there, they're facing a new test. And 10 News reporter Krista Lucas joining us now to talk about this challenge. Krista?
John, in all, it's about 900 students. Now they need to get to fifth grade, and they have two options to get there.
I have a special fees.
If you're a third grader, you're faced with Tennessee's retention law. This law requires you to demonstrate proficiency in order to move to the fourth grade. Students who do not meet this expectation have some other options if they want to be promoted.
Could include summer learning camps, or it could include year-long tutoring in the following school year. And for some students, it included both.
Assistant Superintendent of Academics Keith Wilson says students who were part of those supporting services are now faced with a new challenge.
The second part of that law is that as a result of their participation, they are expected to demonstrate a level of proficiency this year in order to be promoted on into the fifth grade.
Wilson says there are a couple of ways to do that.
One of those is to meet expectations or be proficient on the TCAP this year. The other was a new, just recently released growth metric that the state approved. I think it was February the 16th. And that takes into account really each individual student's performance.
Wilson says the district is adopting new ways to help students succeed.
We've made some shifts in terms of curriculum in our math and ELA adoptions over the last 3 to 4 years. And it's really about ensuring that teachers have a comprehensive set of materials.
Wilson told me last year they had a record achievement in their third grade score. They scored 5% more than the previous year, John.
All right, Krista Lucas on the update. Thank you, Krista.